Alright, so I still got the cables around because I gotta fix something in the back. Right now it's not in protect mode and I do have power going to the amplifier. It's just that my subwoofers aren't actually engaging, which obviously isn't good. I mean, I got it all plugged in, but I think I just gotta mess with the amp and see where I can get it. That's my biggest dilemma, if I had to say. Or that may be it. Maybe I just gotta. Oh, also. So, in the other video, I said I was gonna try to mount it to that screw. To that screw. I didn't. I mounted it to down there. I just unbolted that and put a 12-inch or a 12 millimeter socket on it. Nut. A 12 millimeter nut on it. And so far that's doing the job. But other than that, this is definitely an improvement over this. This is all I say. Except this one has more adjustability. The new head unit has two different bass settings. This only has the one, but the new one doesn't come with a mid and a high adjuster, along with balance and fader. That's just like if it comes out of there solely, or if it comes out of those two in the middle. You know, it's directional settings. That's besides the point. Anyways, that ain't why we're here though. This is my Alpine. I actually wired it correctly. And this one comes with aux and a USB port, which is something this one never came with. So that's definitely a big up. But I think on the even bigger up is that this one improved everything about the sound system. Because originally the bass for the old one, it was not hitting at all. In fact, from experimenting with this one hits harder than the factory sub did. Just as a quick side note. But, yeah. Trash song. That's besides the point. So right now, we're running -7 bass. And this is on factory. Most likely, you couldn't even hear that, but even with just this one hits harder than that one did, just to give you an idea. And this is it on a 0. But like I said, there were two different bass settings. The first one is this musical note, that's bass exact, and then you also have this. This will cut off the song, but then it does that. Yeah. So, other than that, this one goes up to 7. The only thing that's interesting is that if you click most of everything else, it won't do anything else.
Here we go.
But also, like I said, right now, my rear subwoofers, they're not functioning. Neither of them. So I gotta figure that out, but I think on that... Nah, you probably won't be able to see it, but just cuz. So yeah, right now, the OEM sub is at least working, so that's not bad, but yeah. I got two different settings for this, which ain't bad. Or two different bass settings, which means that these will interact with each other. But The interesting thing about this is if you turn on the bass, I think it's bass engage. I'm not entirely sure, but if you can hear that, it basically gives you two different ranges of bass. So you can this one seems to smooth it out a little bit more, while this one is that one seems to be about the same, but this one seems to get a little bit more smoother. But then, so right now this is engaged. Or something interesting about this is that obviously right now it's engaged, but if I move this even one, then it turns off. So in order to get full coverage, you gotta adjust both of those separately, which is always fun. So yeah, I mean, for it being stock, that's just stock sub. And I think on that even improved the other speakers all around the car. But like, I've yet to figure out if the tweeters are functioning. I think they are. But yeah, other than that, if you do have a Lexus ES300 and still have the stock unit, although it may be more cleaner, this is absolutely an improvement if you like bass. Otherwise, yeah, it has this issue where it gets the static from the microphone. There's a ground behind there where you can ground it. Well, that should get rid of all of this. There's interference. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or mic, but yeah, there is interference. But that's probably it just needs to be grounded most likely. So maybe I'll figure it out. But that came in successfully. I gotta figure out the subwoofer. But yeah, so far everything's mostly a success.